Hi there, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome, welcome. We're here for you. This is the new moon in Cancer reading. Oh boy, Leo. Oh, Leo. Oh, hold on. Hold on, you gotta hold on. The reading I'm hearing is kind of irrelevant. It's the room we're talking about, the one that we enter into, and the one that we are really sure of now. I'm hearing we want. I'm hearing to grace with our presence, the Mother of Cups. Okay. I'm hearing it. The time is now. There's no question. Are you kidding? I'm seeing someone sitting in a room, like, and they realize like there are a number of people in that space. They got their eyes on them. They're like, okay, are you really ready? Are you sure you really actually also want this? Is that really what you want to do? I'm hearing, is it really the next step? And I'm saying, you, Leo, you're looking at these people in such a way. I'm hearing with this little smile on your face, you're like wondering, you're like, should I crack it? should I even just like try to crack the smile and make them feel really stupid for asking that question? You got the Hangman as well, right on top of the Mother of Cups. For no reason, something that you've had a vision of, something you've had a premonition of, something that maybe even you're coming to prove. Interesting. I'm hearing in a physical way. Now I'm hearing for no reason something you're revealing. Seven of Swords coming through. Maybe even I'm hearing spinning the dial with a little bit, like making even major headway with the Mother of Pentacles, the Son of Cups, you got the Moon in reverse. Some of you dealing with a Scorpio. I'm hearing who's on the price list for you. The Hermit here in reverse. This is the Cups in reverse. I don't know what that was. Another Hermit right over the Moon. For number you, they're really private, or someone's really ooh, so you what? Oh my God! I've never ever. I've never been so attracted to somebody. I'm hearing in my life. Father Wands in reverse, Father Cups in reverse, and you have such a unbreakable connection as well with somebody here. You got both the Father Wands and the Father Cups are on top of one another. I'm hearing they're like strings to the same puppet, baby. I'm hearing strings to the same puppet. I cannot, even if I wanted to. I'm hearing for the love of my own God. I'm hearing if I were to determine it as separate from yours, say that I don't see you like that. I forget to see you like that. I'm hearing and more. I'm hearing everything more, actually. The Daughter of Pentacles and the Son of Pentacles than what I could even imagine. And I know that Ten of Swords, to say this way, there's so much potential. Now, Ten of Swords here is in reverse. For me, it's funny. I'm hearing we fall in love, but like from the back of the stage to the front of it. Like, I don't know what. For a number, maybe you met someone, you're like, there's no question, like, it's obvious. It's not even by way of what we actually met on the basis of. I'm hearing I met you. I'm hearing back in the freaking, I'm hearing Stone Ages here, Eight of Pentacles. Like, I met you, I'm hearing, and I fell in love with you when you were, like, I'm hearing a caveman. I don't know what that's going to. So this person's like, I'm not in love with you because, like, we're here right now. I'm seeing people meeting in, like, the so-called modern day, and they're looking at each other in that space, but it's funny because they're looking at each other as, like, okay, look, and they're looking at each other like, I'm really attracted to you. I'm hearing that as well. But they're looking at each other yet again in such a way where it's like, it's not about that. This right here, it's not about this. The story didn't start. I'm hearing when we started it as, I'm hearing also humans, Ace of Swords with the wheel for it's not about. I'm hearing the summer of 16, it's not about that experience, my love. I'm hearing that Ten of Pentacles at the base of the Son of Swords. It's not about what we really also say and feel, and I'm hearing experience here at all, actually. It's just ironic, Eight of Swords upright, how we come to recognize it in this particular form. Wow. So it's like, I'm seeing like you're taking what this so-called is and you're assigning it. I'm hearing you're addressing it as something that is. I'm hearing an evolutionary space, like saying like our love is timeless. I'm hearing as well, and it's not something that we actually see in relation to this particular time, even if it's right here, right now, that we're seeing it through the guise of, I'm hearing the lens for as well. Maybe for a number of you, you're realizing that what you love is actually to be released. I'm hearing that as well, and it's not, for a number of you, possibly something that actually makes sense, interestingly enough, and you realize that. You're like, there's no point in saying like, hey, let's clear it. One second, hold on. There's something very shocking with the Son of Swords. Suddenly, Ace of Swords. Something very, very, very shocking with the Mother of Cups as well. One second, wait to see what that's about. I'm hearing release her. Release it. Eight of Cups. One second. Someone's talking to someone. There's a third party possibly for a number of you. Someone's coming in. They're like 33. They're giving information. They're reporting something. They're like, you need to look into this. I'm hearing that Eight of Cups. What's that about? Hold on. So this is sudden. Is that the Empress? Yeah, it's the Empress. Okay, cut to the Empress, and I kept shuffling her. Then she fell out, real heavy like a book. I'm hearing on the top, the highest shelf. Someone, hold on. Someone gets a hold of information even. They're like, no way. I'm hearing, did she really do that? I'm hearing the Fool in reverse. Somebody like drops their plate. I'm hearing of macaroni and cheese. They're like, no way. you said that, I'm hearing that as well. Did you for real say that? I'm hearing that as well. Smacking the Four Cups in reverse on top of the star, boomeranged out, and we see the star here remain. So for a number of you, there's something that just, I'm hearing it blows someone's socks off. We'll pull a few cards to see where in the period of this month this energy might be coming through. But for a number of you, this could even be in the past, well, I'm hearing it was in the past 65 days. 65 lives. I'm here, so great. We're working with a little bit of a stretch of a timeline. Ace of Pentacles upright. Full reverse. It could be like, you know, this past January, I'm hearing, or like the one back in, you know, Jurassic Park, that age we're talking about. AF the Full in reverse. Which saber-toothed tiger are we talking about here? The one I'm wearing, the shark, I'm hearing tooth around my neck. I'm hearing that as well. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody has a necklace with like a little, like a bone, something with a bone. Strength card, yeah. And but there's something symbolic or something. It's like they feel like there's something even maybe related to that, but it's related to this that they're dealing with right now. I don't know what. Temperance card with the 2 of Cups. Now, there's history. Let's just say it like that. I'm seeing someone closes a book. They're like, okay, no way. They're so shocked with whatever they find here. They're like, is it for real? Really? I'm hearing that. Like, is that for real? And they're like, okay, I don't want to judge it with the mask on. I'm hearing that. The Empress upright, Ace of Pentacles upright. They're like, maybe they even get some kind of news. They're like, okay, well, I don't really want to like come out and like just say like, okay, yeah, I agree with that. And like, it's like the news is so shocking that you almost don't want to like accept it sort of feeling. I'm hearing it in that way. I don't know what that's going to do. Heartphones in reverse. Now, whatever it is, I'm seeing this person like steps away from that space. They were eating dinner. Someone's eating dinner. Somebody calls even. They're like, what in the heck? I'm hearing 409, 49. 4 9s, I'm hearing in their number as well. I'm hearing 4 9, someone with 4 9. Now, anyways, you got the high priestess. Now, and the hangman's and the mother cups again. Ooh, someone dealing with someone's got a lot of water in the chart. A lot of Pisces, specifically could be a Pisces sun. They could have a Pisces sun with a Pisces moon, and I'm licking the side of my lip. That came through in that one Pisces reading. It was that reading with a Mexican food thing. Oh my, okay. That whole thing. That was back, that was I think a June reading. Okay, for June. Anyways, right before we stepped, okay, whatever it is. Now, for a number of you, they're revealing work. I'm seeing someone call someone up. They're like, we need to talk to you, like, immediately. We need to talk to you, like, right now. I'm hearing that. Oh, again, 2 of Cups in reverse, and there's maybe something, like, happening swiftly. It's kind of with immediacy, though. Urgency. I'm hearing urgency and care. The 2 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Pentacles upright. This could be something in the past as well, but somebody gets a phone call. They're like, I'm hearing my front tooth. Let's clear it. High Priestess in the 10 swords. Now, I'm hearing, I can't talk right now. I'm sorry. I'm at dinner. I'm hearing that as well. Mother Cups. I'm with my family. Like, there's something like, I can't also host them right now. Someone's like calling like last minute. They're like, hey, I need you to like let me in as well. Okay. Justice here. They're like through the front door. They want to meet with someone. It's like in the middle of the night. It's like at 3 o'clock. I'm hearing PM for an overview. I'm hearing, I have a splinter in my toe as well. I'm hearing that. That's clear enough. Okay, so having dinner, a few different reasons here. I have a splinter in my toe. I cannot open the front door. Sorry. 6 about I'm actually having dinner as well at the same time. And I'm hearing, I'm not ready to talk about the totem pole thing. Mother Swords over 7 to 1. Like, I'm hearing Mr. and Mrs. It's us. Open the door. Ace of Cups in reverse. Chariot. Someone maybe even shows up with their family. They're like, hey, I'm hearing we need to talk to you. I'm hearing the letter F real strongly now. For a number of you, thank you so much for those liking the video here. Love X Lover. Thank you so much for tuning in and for your support and all of you here tuning in many ways that you connect. Now, Leo, it's really weird. I'm seeing someone with a gun. They step away from the space. I'm hearing spy. He's a spy agent. 10 of Pentacles. You know, they're like, there's somebody at the door though. They're like, we need to talk to you. Yeah, I'm hearing the 1st of July. Something about the 1st of July. I'm hearing on the 4th as well. I got the Mother of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody like called someone. They were like, hey, I need to like give you this information. I'm hearing it's really, really, I'm hearing private as well. I'm hearing the 3 Pentacles are, once again, it's public news. It's related to some territory of land as well. I don't know what that's about. We got the world here, right? Okay. I'm hearing T, 2 T's. I'm hearing test her back a little bit. So it's like talking to someone. They're like, wanting to sort of deploy information. What is that about? The Father Cups. Now, for a number of you, it's kind of weird. I'm hearing AI with the Death card in reverse coming through right there. Oh, with the Father Cups as well. Let's clear it. Now, yeah, the High Priestess in reverse looking in the future. For a number of you, someone's I'm hearing they're working with the guys. I'm hearing that for a number of you. Okay, actually, they're like, yeah, they're reporting something. You're not reporting with 10. Okay, whatever it is. There's somebody calls me. They're like, yeah. So we really need you to do the dishes for us. Can you call us back? I'm hearing at this number 405. I'm hearing 409 as well. Something about 409 for a number of you. Now, it comes off as urgent, whatever it is. This person actually is like eating their food. They're like, and they're kind of like coughing. They're like cheese. I'm hearing Cheetos, I'm hearing that as well. That could be like a metaphor for something here. They're like, yeah, he calls me every day. I'm hearing that with the Death card in reverse. I'm hearing daily. I'm hearing he calls me from like a different spring number though. I'm hearing springboard. So let's clear it. Springer. Let's clear it again. Springer. He calls me in September, but from the lens of October. Let's clear that. Maybe someone is a medium, no question. They're a guru. They're like, this is gonna happen. Let's clear that. The moon. Maybe someone feels like someone's taunting them. Yep. And they're like, I'm hearing markers in the stamps. I don't know what that's only to do with the 2 wands and the magician. Now, for a number of you, there's somebody is they're really concerned about actually, and they're wondering how they're going to replace the image. I'm hearing with the same fine-tooth comb. I don't know what that was about with the chariot here as well. Now, something last minute. They're like, hey, we need to do laser. I'm hearing laser eye surgery as well. Let's clear that with the world. It could be metaphorical for the magician. Someone's like, we need information. Okay. Now for Mother Swords reverse. They're like, so what is this what is happening with this? I'm sorry. They call this person or they call them back. They need information. Now there's a really swift turnaround. I'm seeing someone's like, okay, I'm gonna reach back out to you. Something about the month of May. I'm hearing even March. Let's clear that with the chariot. Somebody's even with their family. I'm hearing that with the chariot and the moon. Okay, we're gonna pull a card for each of the days. See, sparse out what's going on here. I'm seeing them maybe even they're like, I'm at home right now. They're like, it's something that's so overwhelming. They're like, let me get back to my office and then we'll talk about this. High Priestess here. Yep, right over the Hermit. Now, there's something about, I'm hearing hut. This came through in another reading. Which reading was it? For those of you who might remember, feel free to please comment. Yeah, somebody's like, I'm sorry, I don't recall yet. I would have to go back and look at that. But it's the kind of feeling of like, I'm going to do it in the morning. Like tomorrow morning, we're going to take a look at that. I'm going to have to, really sit down and like rake the leaves. I'm hearing out of the comb with the death card. So maybe someone, I'm hearing trial and error death card here with the Ace of Wands, or even trying to figure something out. Or they're trying to find someone's number or compute something. It's like the kind of feeling like we need this receipt. And it's like, I'm gonna have to go find that. I'll call you back. I'm hearing that specifically. I'm hearing riverside, riverbed. Okay. Now, maybe even somebody wants possibly some sort of information related to some space or whatever it is. Let's clear it 1 second. Somebody's like, did I hear that correctly? They want me to like respond to the wrong number. What in the world? It's like something very like, it's like top secret. You cannot call us back at this number. We need you to like only call us at that number and then we're going to get you through to the right agent. I'm hearing that as well. What in the world? 5 of Swords. Now, I'm seeing somebody's like, okay, I'm hearing follow her home. What in the world? I'm hearing follow her back. The strength card. It's going to be on social media. All right, on the 15th, we got the strength card reverse. 10 of Swords reverse. Somebody's like, something is moving way too quickly. They're like, is this for real? Is that really what I think it is? Like, really? Okay, that's really, really, really weird. I'm hearing that as well with the 10 of Swords reverse, strength reverse. They're looking at information, data, even conversations. They're like, this is like, sounds like really, really, really ridiculous. I'm hearing joke. 2 of Wands in reverse, leading out of the 5 of Wands upright. Now, for a number of you, there's something about the environment that doesn't make sense in relation to whatever the space is. Now, I'm hearing fear not. The front door will open eventually, and who walks through it will be. I'm hearing also not who you see, but who you saw. I'm hearing that first day. I'm hearing out of the shed, the Justice card flipped over onto the Judgment card, upside down. And Judgment and Justice speak of, at least in this case, some kind of process that has been pointing to a particular answer. I'm hearing in a particular direction that we have not been able to pinpoint, and I'm hearing that comes to a head here right on the 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, but it's moving so quickly. Someone's like, I don't even know, like they're just too much information. I'm hearing classified ally with the moon here. I don't know what, you guys, some weird stuff coming through. Okay, I'm hearing twin flames as well with the moon. Let's clear that. And I'm looking at these 2 trees on the moon card. It's kind of like they're I'm hearing twin trees. I don't know what. Okay. So maybe some of like 2 people who have the same sort of perspective, vantage point. They have the same perspective as well with the 2 of Swords. Yep. With the moon, it could even be a psychic connection, real strong psychic connection with the Justice card. But there's some sort of information. And there's an official document. I'm hearing that it's traced even. It's even sent. It's like delivered. For a number of you, it may be to somebody in the environment with the chariot and the just like tell them that we need to meet up with them. It's like something kind of cryptic. Like instead of sending the message directly to that one person, we're gonna send it to like their manager, and then they're gonna have to get in touch with us like through that other. I'm hearing Morse code character. I'm hearing finders keepers. I'm hearing plot point. I don't know what you guys with the moon upright in the chart. Now, the Empress in reverse, 4 of Pentacles here in reverse. Again, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, then the 19th. Right as we climb up into the new moon in Cancer, we lead out with the moon, out with the chariot, and the Judgment card. Somebody wants to meet with you. I'm hearing in this way for a number of you. Somebody wants to meet the Empress here with the Judgment card. They're like, hey, so I'm hearing Justice. It's the Department of Justice. They're like, hey, we need to clear the air a little bit here. Okay, the Father Wands are like, they bring up like something here. I'm smelling smoky, something smoky like barbecue. I'm hearing that as well. With the Father Wands are like, so yeah, they like bring, I'm hearing the charter school bus. I'm hearing territory conversation up as well. The Father Wands are like, yeah, so he followed you when? I'm hearing in 09, in 04, I'm hearing 2014. Okay. Do you remember like what his username was? I'm hearing that the High Priest is like, do you remember like what his replacement image was? I'm hearing agent ID as well. Maybe somebody had a conversation with someone even on the phone, and it's like, it was something really cryptic. It's like the kind of feeling you talk to customer service and then they leave you with like their name. They're like, I'm agent number 111. I don't know what that's, but we said 111. Okay, easy enough to remember. But they're trying to recall information a real long time ago with the Father Wands. Now, it could be some history. Someone's bringing it up for review. Thank you, the Crate Archaeologist, for tuning in here. She says, hey, well, they say, hey, Nat. Been a while. Hope you're good, babe. Love and light to you. Thank you for tuning in. Here, ultimately to you. We got the Six of Cups as well coming through with the Three of Cups in reverse. Now, I'm hearing framed identity with the Father Wands at the base of the Ten of Swords, the Strength card in reverse. Somebody's like, he was really religious. I don't know what that's going to. Maybe somebody there's related to religion in some way. What is religion? Yep, outside the high card in reverse. It could be, what is religion? Anything that you practice, right, repetitively, a high refund in reverse. It could be the religion of someone's. I'm hearing appropriated identity. I'm hearing that. The Ten of Pentacles, like, but I'm seeing something religious here with the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know what that's alluding to. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe this is some kind of experience, or maybe even their like daily life. It's like their routine, their habits. Maybe someone's recalling something. They're like, so what do you know about him? And I hear, well, I just know that he would always go to that one place. He'd always do that one thing. And let's clear that. He would wear this, like, he had a master's degree. I'm hearing it was a certain program. 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Wow. They're looking at something here. I'm seeing the number 4 here. Big time for a number of you coming through. Well, whoa. Pressure in the sacral chakra into the root. I'm hearing that as well. The 4 of Pentacles. Somebody had some sort of experience or something about the number 4 though. For a number of you, it's like, yeah, I wasn't able to like forget that. Even the number 6, you got the number 4 leading up into the 6 of Cups as well, and the 4 of Cups. You got every 4 on the table here. Now, what remains is the big question is the 3 of Wands. I'm hearing what happened, like what led you to that experience? That was the question with the 3 of Wands. Ultimately, I'm hearing what led us here. What was that experience? I'm almost seeing somebody like, I don't remember. Someone maybe even met someone in a really crowded place or something in a really confusing context. And this, though, interestingly, is so related to whatever I'm hearing the conversation is that's actually carried out down the line with the moon here in the 6 of Cups. Now, can we say this is a point of revelation? I'm feeling some pressure on the left breast. I don't know what that's alluding to for a number of you, but there's something that maybe someone is positioning in a certain way. If you think about the chest, right? Related to even the archetype of Leo, the way that something is presented, right? Related to the solar plexus chakra. I'm hearing that for a number of you, and even I'm hearing line with the Empress and Daughter One. 9 of Cups, related to how something is, I'm hearing presented, I'm hearing it processed, even interestingly portrayed. I'm hearing that with the Father Wands, but also pronounced, yes, but I'm seeing as well how something is personified. I'm hearing ultimately professionally addressed, like kind of like how something is, one second. Hearing promised as well with the Father of Wands and the Hanged Man. 1 second. This is, by the way, channeling. So for those of you who are like, what's going on? Serious question I'm asking right now. Yeah. What's going on? I'm no longer thinking about what I came here to gain insight. What is going on like right here, right now? This is we're channeling. So we're working with the cards, okay, but it's almost like lucid dreaming. So take it as you will, right? It's possibly best to watch in a meditative state. May help. Death card healing out if you do feel confused. 2 of Pentacles reverse. Now, let's clear it. Someone's reviewing someone's writing. They're like, yeah, he was a little older than me, I think. They're like reviewing someone's like, I'm hearing metallized message. I'm hearing there's something that maybe someone was really, they left them a message. They were really concerned about that. They're like, why did they call me also like Cleopatra? Seneca was looking down at the Hangman. They're like, why did he also cave in at that one time and tell me that he was like, not yet, I'm hearing Copacabana. I'm hearing for the conversation, yeah, 4 of Swords. Let's clear that. Now, it could be metaphorical, but for a number of you, I'm hearing I'm here, come on over, baby. Someone even met someone's friend. And they were like, yeah, he told me to like come over to his place. It just didn't make sense. Lover. Something about the environment, the circumstances, the setup that was possibly giving someone like kind of like chills here with the Lovers and the Father of Pentacles with the Daughter of Cups. Let's clear it. Now I'm seeing someone who's kind of like wondering, they're like, how do they get a hold of my information? This is for number of you. How many of you resonate with that particular plot line? We'll call it plot line. How many of you? I'm hearing, yeah, I was really under pressure. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go with that. I didn't know what to do with the messages. There were like a lot of messages, and then there was like no like actual like conversation happening though. And so maybe someone was like, okay, which direction do I also lead forward the conversation with in relation to this so-called information? So now, okay, Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Now, for a number of you, this is something related to your professional environment, possibly, or something of a question of where do we actually lead the conversation. I'm hearing that is to be called official. I'm hearing renounced with the four of Cups with the Death card. Now, there's a really strong attraction here, though. In the middle of all of this, I'm hearing mucky. I'm hearing mucking up, I'm hearing as well, of the main plot point. I'm hearing that with the Hierophant reverse, Ace of Cups reverse. And for a number of you, it's been a matter of admitting something, maybe. There's some sort of experience that somebody has been wanting to have, but they were not willing to accommodate. I'm hearing the attraction with the advertisement. I'm hearing with the actual advancement as well. And that's been, like, really putting them under quite a bit of pressure. It's almost like, well, I react full. It's like, I really want this, but they're getting someone's getting frustrated. Someone's getting frustrated with their ability to actually formally address it as well and say, hey, yeah, I'm ready for this experience. Now, Leo. I'm here, so take a look at me now. Feeling some crazy activation happening on the left side of the I'm hearing of the brain, but actually the crown chakra justice here. There's some kind of place here. Somebody wants to meet up with someone. They're like, hey, do you want to meet me at the front of the gates? Yeah, just me and you. That's it. Let's lead each other into the light this time. I'm hearing that with the Death. Like, sounds like a little bit of a surrender, but I'm hearing, give me just a moment. This person is so overwhelmed. They're like, is this like really happening as well? It's surreal. Now, the countdown begins. I'm hearing that with the chair in reverse, something related possibly to the archetype of the family, the home. I'm hearing Houdini's helmet is also like not on properly. Why is he not wearing his helmet if we're going to be like going for a ride? I don't know. Let's clear. I'm seeing someone on a motorcycle. They're like, here, get in. And but they don't really have their helmet on right, and it leaves this other person wondering like, why do you want to go for a ride if you're not going to put your helmet on right? I'm hearing, are you seeing me the way I see you? I'm hearing that as well, and it could be a metaphor, right? Like okay, you're telling us to like kind of so-called like that you're ready for this so-called risky experience, but are you really in it? Justice here coming through. Now I'm hearing J O B, and up front this is maybe some kind of invitation. I'm hearing revving the engine. I'm hearing, whoa. I'm hearing it's real. It is real. Now, whatever this invitation is, Leo, that maybe comes through, I'm seeing you like, again, you take a pause from that and you're like, okay, I need to process this. Give me like a night or two. And you come back to it and it's like, you freaking really see it for what it is. I'm hearing this over the Eight of Pentacles, where it's like you suddenly see like, I don't know. It's like maybe maybe they confess something to you. And at first glance, it's like, oh my god, really? I'm hearing Cleopatra as well with the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe somebody hands you some bit of like information from your history as well with the Three of Pentacles, and it's just like, I'm seeing you holding something action here. Like, this is so heavy. All of this, like maybe somebody even like sent you something. Ten of Swords here with the Son of Cups, and it could be a body of work, writing. So it's like a book I'm seeing for a number of you. I'm hearing, yeah, I braided your hair in the last life. High Priest with the Death card. Okay. Now, all right, for memory though, it's like you look at whatever this is and you're like, it sure is. It sure is. I'm hearing, it sure is. This person doesn't even, I'm hearing know like who this is, but they understand what is being brought forward. Thank you so much. I'm not Aaron anymore for connecting here. Your donation of $5 there on the block. 5 Pentacles. I'm hearing Jenny on the block as well. Something is being brought out. 5 Pentacles right with Lovers. And I'm hearing, yeah, I'm hearing I'm Brad Pitt. What in the world? Father Pentacles and Ace of Swords. Okay, but one second. I'm hearing Angelina, hold on. Angelina's best friend. I don't know. You guys, what does that mean? Let's clear it in ground. Not necessarily is it literal at all. Death Meridian upright. 5 of Swords. I'm hearing vibe check on the death card and the hybrid. Somebody is maybe working with a medium. I'm hearing Charlene. I don't know what. Charlotte. I'm hearing as well. Maybe they even take what was brought forward to them, like, and they want to cross check it. They want to like make sure it's like also what it really is. Like maybe someone, they're giving them some sort, they're making a vow or like proposal, and they're like, is this like really what they're calling it out as well? Possibly. Yeah, so I'm hearing somebody's like revealing an aspect maybe even of their identity, their character with the Son of Swords, the Father Cups, and Three Cups. There's a lot of emotion there. A lot of emotion. It's related to the number 8 for a number of you. That is related to I'm hearing to the year of 09. I'm hearing that specifically. I'm hearing 8. This is related to the archetype of Leo as well. August. Even Virgo for I'm hearing, but there's something related to the number 8. I'm hearing that specifically. It's also related, to Scorpio, the 8th house in the astrology wheel. So for me, there's a lot of emotion here, though. It's like it's like, when am I going to walk forward? Now maybe someone gives someone I'm hearing an off chance opportunity. I'm hearing in that way, like kind of like it's awkward the way it suddenly happens, like where you came out of nowhere with this also this idea. Someone's like, yeah, I want to go on this I'm hearing on this road trip with you. I'm hearing that the Ace of Pentacles and the Hangman. I want to go on this ride with you. I'm hearing as well. It's gonna be a ride of a lifetime. They're like, I'm gonna ride my motorcycle and we're gonna like be on the road. I'm hearing that as well. I want to travel with you. I'm hearing that as well. And it's like they have the whole trip like all set up, and I'm seeing someone literally looking at this like, are you like real? You're for real about this? I'm hearing that like specifically. Okay, Leo. They're like, are they really on board with that idea themselves? Like, I don't know what. They're like, are they trying to challenge me? I'm hearing test me with the idea. They hang out, but hold on. I'm hearing Cleopatra with the Son of Wands upright, 8 of Pentacles upright. Somebody maybe wants to travel somewhere with someone. They're like, come on. It's going to be the trip of a lifetime. I'm hearing, I let them know I'm going to be gone. They're like, what about your work? Like, and they're like, I'm going to let them know about that. Okay, Father Wands. Like, yeah, someone's turned around from the past. They want to set another impression. Justice here with the Hierophant. It's a surprise. Maybe they want to propose to somebody. Okay. Now, for a number of you, it's a religious ideology with the Hierophant and the Justice card that is being brought up for you. I don't know. Maybe someone's communicating about something. The Sun. Maybe they're like communicating. About I'm hearing again. Charlotte. Charlotte. I'm hearing that with the Emperor. I'm hearing also Charlemagne. I don't know what that's about. We got the Moon as well. I'm hearing the Emperor. Let's clear it with the Sun. Now it's like, yeah, they're like, this is my disguise. Ace of Cups upright. They're like, I want to talk to you about that. You want to go over to the grass over there? We could like lay in the grass and we could like talk about the Houdini thing. Like, how do you do? My name is like, I don't know what. Leo, somebody's wanting to talk to you. I'm hearing Cleopatra. I'm hearing Buster's home. The Fool in reverse. I'm hearing, I was a skater boy. I said, see you later, boy. I wasn't good enough for myself, actually, with the Magician. Feeling crazy activation of the crown chakra. Somebody wants to meet up with somebody. They're like, come on, we need to do this healing work as well. They're like, are you home? Are you home right now? It's like immediate, though. And this person, I'm hearing, is on the 3rd, on the 30th as well. I'm hearing that here comes the Chariot right then. So yeah, somebody's maybe inviting someone. They're like, you want to go on this trip with me? But it's so last minute. Maybe it's even like a date. They're like, meet me in like France. Meet me in like I'm hearing in the fort in the fortress of the woods with the Death card and the Two of Cups. They're like, come on, meet me. I'm hearing that with the 6 of Pentacles, and it's something last minute though. They're like pushing someone. They're like, it feels like that. A lot of pressure. Now for a number of you, they're like, okay. Now they're like, okay, so. I'm hearing, is this for real? I'm hearing that again. Like, well, this was reading the Death card. So somebody maybe they want to meditate on this. They're like, before they accept this, Mother of Cups. They're like, I need to look back and forth a little bit. I want to go look back at that. I'm hearing a back and forth. I'm hearing that, and I said the Daughter Cups. So somebody maybe feels they're like, I cannot just like take it for what it is as well, and I also don't want to take it for granted. So let me take it to the side a little bit, take a look at it, and like it's almost like this feeling of like, is the jewelry for real? Let me like go you're okay, hold on. I'm hearing GRE. I'm hearing GERD, GRD. I'm hearing that as well. 8 of Pentacles. Something is just like too good to be true. Like, are you for real? 8 of Pentacles. Let's clear it. Remember, it possibly has to do with your health or your assets. Let's clear it again. Eight of Pentacles. Now, I mean, somebody that I used to know, like maybe someone introduced themselves in a way that's also really shocking. Like the turnaround time on that absolute reinvention of their character is like, what in the world? Did you just like melt like the Wicked Witch of the West in the last scene, the last act of the Wizard of Oz? That's the Wizard of Oz, and then now turn into the like I'm hearing the French I'm hearing the French boy of which I've dreamt. I'm hearing for centuries now the hybrids looking like, let's clear it. Somebody maybe they're concerned. They're like, is this too good to be true? I'm hearing, tell me is it love? Tell me I'm the only one. Ba, 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 bum, 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 ba, ba. Hi, the Mystic Agent. Thank you for your donation. All right. So yeah, I'm at Six of Cups now. Yeah. Okay, now, all right, for a number of you, I'm hearing, because I want to know, it's something romantic. They're like, I wanna meet with you. They're like, really want to make this other person also feel comfortable in their presence again. Maybe they're like, look, I know in the past, like, we didn't really have, like, the best experience. I'm hearing, I had a hood on, you had a little wink in your eye. It was working in a way that we both really didn't understand. Can we agree upon that? The Seven of Cups. Yep. Now I want to be the rabbit for your reader. I'm hearing, and I want to move at the pace. I'm hearing of the reading glasses that you wear. So let's meet up, shall we? I'm hearing, save the last dance for me. And it's like, I'm seeing somebody's looking at this person. They're like, are you for real this time? Hierophant here at the base of the spread. Woo, Leo. Get ready. Yep. Get ready. No. Okay. How? What do I do? Get ready for what? How? What do I do? What do I wear? Where do I go? Oh, you're right. There's no way you can prepare for this. It's just destiny. I'm hearing that with the Empress and the 10 Pentacles, and we have to be honest. I'm hearing with the universe at this point in time, with what I'm hearing there to venture into the space of the experience of it. At a certain point in time, we have to go and make it, right? I'm hearing, didn't you see that I made it? Song by James Arthur. I'm hearing, come on now, tell me. Will you do it? I'm hearing that specifically. It's both ways though. I'm seeing someone's like going back and forth. It's funny. Someone gave someone an opportunity. I'm hearing it was maybe some sort of offer. They're like, hey, do you want to meet up with me? Ace of Wands in reverse. Right now it's on the table. It's an opportunity, but you know, I'm hearing don't shy away now. Strength in reverse, Ace of Wands. And I'm saying they like step away from that offer that they made that person. This person turns away. They turn away from this person. They're like, I'll get right back to you. They step away. They turn to a person who they believe, they feel will actually reflect that person and that offer back to them. Ace of Swords upright. It's like, give me the answer. It's funny. They feel like they can't trust it, or they feel like it's fishy, or they feel like it's somehow too good to be true, or they feel like it's somehow kind of like I'm hearing it's financially like I'm hearing reversibles. Father Swords right there. It's like Three of Pentacles. So maybe someone feels like they one second. I'm here capture the image with the Three of Pentacles and Father Swords. Remember, they feel like they gotta prove something maybe, or they gotta have a second look at that. I'm hearing BLV, BV, BLI, BV, BL. I'm hearing that. Like somebody's like, they feel they need to look closely at it with a strong point, but that's funny because they're looking at it then through this other person. So, okay. I'm hearing, hear me out. I'm hearing that. The Father of Swords, Strength card. I'm hearing Reggie. Did you guys hear a knock? That was weird. That was so weird. I could have promised that was a knock on the door. Father of Swords and the Strength card. I'm hearing, okay, well, yeah, for a number of you, somebody maybe, I'm hearing Reginald's real strong here with the Father of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Father of Wands. There's a whole lot of, I'm hearing magistrate action here with the Father of Swords and the Father of Wands. I'm hearing Mrs. Coochie's 8 of Wands and the Hybrid Spirit. Somebody's like, I'm responsible for that. I'm hearing that. Somebody's like, we're going on a trip. Are you kidding me? They're like, yeah, we're going to pay for everything. Like, all you need to do is just sit in this really high seat. It's like too good to be true, though. It's like, hold on, so you're going to pay me to be playing a role that is like perfect? Okay, Let me look. I'm here. So take a look at me now. They look this with elevator music. They're like, hey, I'm hearing 1111. That's your hit, right? All right, let me play that. This came through in the beginning of the reading. It's like, I think I'm gonna be right over here. You're gonna be right over there, right? Yeah, you're here? Okay, good. Now I'm gonna be over there. Now just give me a quick little second. I gotta go hear it on playback. So maybe they wanna do a reading on something. Well, there's some kind of offer that's come through that somebody wants to review. Thank you for tuning in, Leo. We're going to get into your extended. Feel free to access that. We got a lot of retrograde planets here, right, around this time. So feel free to watch those readings as you feel guided. They're on the channel, on the playlist. Those are all the free readings there on the general channel, the playlist. Mars retrograde, Neptune, which will lead up into 2021. So what you're experiencing here, you could have a bit of a lifelong lesson to it. I'm hearing that as well. Oh, right. Daughter Pentacles reverse. Like, this can be something that you end up, I'm hearing also training on over time. So, and I'm hearing the number 4. And it could take it as you will. But we'll see here what comes through in the extended. Thank you, Leo, for tuning into you. And we'll see you in the next